and I get from your presentation that you are teaching the community how to build it. Like you're building for the community. You are teaching the community, right? So after getting the sun, your processes also included 1 molar HCl. So how can the regular person, the new person in the community, find that 1 molar HCl?
Okay, you can use a normal bleach or water rinse.
In place of the HCl?
Yes, please.
Okay. But do you think it would be appropriate for you to build and then scale it for the community rather than allowing the individual to build it? Because I also go to Winneba and get sea sand. Go to another place for coarse sand. Right. Won't it be maybe business-wise? Pitching your idea, build it, and then sell it to the community?
Since water pollution is a problem for all, and not everybody can afford, that's why we came to teach how you make your own in the house so that everybody can go about it.
Anyway,
and I think you can also use this, like just as you said, business. Maybe you can like create a bigger one in the community for people to use. But we just made it purposely for like people who have no idea, like who might not even have access, like at a remote area, Gamse areas. So even if they don't have access, just for the basics, they can get their plastic bucket or plastic bottle and just use it to clean their water in the meantime till somebody provides another medium or like system for the filtration of water.
have we exhausted our questions from the judges? Okay, audience? Wow. I like the way you are so enthusiastic about everything. Our Lady of Grace, you have been here, so let me take you. Yes, and then come.
Please, I just want to be sure of something. You said if you want to go for a system, like aside this clarity, you want other purposes, you can use activated charcoal to remove heavy metals, right? Okay, now I'm plunging into my question. I initially thought that perhaps your system had a limitation to how extent the dirty water would be, maybe just home dirty water. But then you mentioned galamsey, and then at the same time you mentioned the system maybe just for clarity purposes. So if I'm to purify galamsey water, and then clear water is not always pure, and I know we don't need pure water for washing and drying, but there will obviously be some maybe dissolved salt or microbes in the water that would later affect me when I wear that clothes. So why would I go for your system, which just ends up with clarity purposes, when the other systems on the market may be slightly more expensive, but I'm sure they are not like really expensive. I'll go for that. I am assured of proper purposes and go for this. And also activation charcoal is not for removing heavy metals because it's not effective. It's for bad odor. So please have your facts right.
Yes, you want to respond to that? So she wants to know why you're so interested in making the water clear and not removing heavy metals and other microbes that can affect health.
So our system is to purify the water, like in the local villages. They can use the water for domestic activities like washing. But if you want to use it for cooking, you can just boil the filtrate that we got, and then it will be okay.
So our system removes microbes by washing it with HCl. So by washing it with HCl, it removes the microbes and also some other metals which are dissolvable in the HCl. Okay, so I want to answer. You said that why would you prefer this system to whilst you can get a better one? Well, maybe you can afford a better system, but what about those who can afford it? Because this system, fine, even though it won't give you pure, I don't know how to say it, but still you might, even though the water might be clear, but you might find some chemicals or heavy metals in the water. But
everything, there is always a continuation. So I can say that the activated charcoal that you said that it only removes odor. Well, we did some research and we found out that the activated charcoal doesn't just remove only odor, but it can also remove some dissolved chemicals in the water. So if you dissolve the water to this extent and you think that it's not enough for you to use, then I think if you have any other treatment plans for the water, then you use it.
I am critical. All right. Thank you very much for your question. Yes, next person.
I'm Opepijinet from Konongo Dumasi School Senior High. So please, I want to know the type of impurities that are able to dissolve in the acid you guys added during the filtration.
Who wants to answer?
Is iron, carbonates, and metallic cations. Carbonates like shells.
Okay, I think I'll take your hand. Somebody's hand was up. Yes. They have answered the question. Okay, excellent. So last one for you. Last one.
Please, you see, anything this earth has a name. Please, my name is Apraishla from Gachi Pemsi Senior High. Everything has a name, and I want to know the name of this device.
Your invention. What's the name?
So please, this is the sand filtration system.
Thank you. A huge round of applause to them. Thank you very much. Group 5. Thank you. Yes, so the next group is 31. Group 31, are you ready? Please start coming down. Group 31 is working on solar IT. This is called the Milton's Group. Are you coming down? Let's welcome them with a clap offering, please. Cecilia for Kumasi Wesley Girls. Apia Dorothy from Dachi Pamso. Our Lady of Providence. Musa Hawa Liatu. Then Blessing Aside from Mansell Girls. Mariam from Our Lady of Grace. Yunus from Islamic Girls. Kujo Fakor from St. Roses. And then Kudisas from Notre Dame. Michelle Nonu from Infantiman Girls. And then Ajete J. Emanuela from Methodist Girls. Please clap for them again while they set up. Solar IT. Let's give them a few minutes to get it set up. Are you okay? Good. Group 31. Excellent. So who is presenting? Your time starts.
Mobile phones are an essential tool in our everyday lives. For us students, they are our best companions. And for our mummies and our daddies, they use them for communication and for business purposes. But there is one thing we all have in common. We get so frustrated when our mobile phones go off. Ghana is seeing rapid digital adoption, such as mobile money, e-learning, online business, and even the 24 as of 2020, 44% of primary schools in Ghana did not have access to electricity. Did you also know that in that same year, 63.9% of junior high schools in Ghana had access to electricity, but however, that leaves a lot of schools without access to electricity. And I believe that as a country, this is not something we should be proud of. According to the World Bank, solar-powered off-solar grid could provide access to electricity to almost 400 million people by 2030. Mobile phones are now central to businesses, communication, and education. And oh, how frustrating it is when our mobile phones go off and it leads to lost opportunities. But what if I told you that we have the solution to this problem? What if I told you we have something here today that could make this situation a problem of the past? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, my distinguished guests present. We are the Miltons, and our solution is an IoT-based solar-powered smart charging system. Now, I'm going to take you through some features of this our system. Now, our system has a sun port. It is IoT-based, and it is very, very easy to be installed. Now, you may be wondering, how does this system even work? One, our system has a solar panel, as you can see over there. It traps sunlight, which is very abundant in Ghana, and it converts it into electricity. Also, the system has an Arduino Uno that monitors voltage. Again, our system is very safe and secure for both the people and the devices because we have CCTV and it is waterproof. What makes our system even unique? Number one, it contributes to the SDG goals, which is sustainable cities and communities and clean and affordable energy. Once again, we are able to remotely monitor our system and also know who uses it, when they use it, and for how long they use it.
Moving on, our product is available on the market to farms, junior high schools and senior high schools, and also upon further improvements and modification, the product can be used to charge electronic vehicles. We generate our revenue by selling our product to municipalities and unit sales to NGOs. We plan to test our prototypes in our various rural communities and also
onto the solar grid to be used in SHS schools and also tertiary schools as we find ourselves. Also, to reduce unemployment rate in the country we find ourselves. That's to bring women on board, and also that will be dominated by women. Also, how can this be done? It can only be done through mentorship support and also financial support. We therefore plead for your assistance to make our dreams a reality. And once again, we are the Miltons. We power the world.
We are the Miltons, and with solar, we power the world. Thank you so much. Tesla is coming to Ghana, right? Agrochaba Ghana. Excellent. Another clap to them. They have done so well. Solar IT. Now, panel of judges and questions.
For this wonderful presentation. My question is, we have companies that currently are dealing with or in solar technology. So how is yours going to compete with these guys? And then what caught my attention was the fact that if your phone goes off, we can probably use this to charge. Yesterday I was in the hospital, my phone went off, but can I be carrying this around with me to be able to charge my phone? How practical is this solution?
All right, so how does your idea compete with what is existing in the market?
Okay, so for one, our product is very affordable. We plan on mostly using it in the rural areas since they do not have access to electricity, or sometimes they do have access to electricity, but it is unreliable and it disrupts business. So this project we plan to use in rural areas. However, we might use them in cities, but because we want to generate revenue, we might ask them to pay a small token. And also, you spoke about being in the hospital, your phone went off, you couldn't charge it. This system, you are not to carry it around. It's going to be set up, so it will be like a station. You see how the ATM machines are? It will be something like that. So you go put your phone in there, yes. And to be at vantage point. So lorry station, bus station, hospitals, banks. So wherever you find yourself, you can charge your phone and continue with your daily activities.
Thank you very much for the excellent response. Mrs. Asari.
Yes, well done. I think I have a question and a suggestion. The first question is, what is the power output of this device? And what are the maximum levels of appliances that can be charged by this device? That's the first question.
The power output and the number of appliances that can be charged.
So, for example, a judge here just asked, can I plug in my freezer? You know how much freezer consumes, right? So what is the maximum electrical output?
Okay. So for our product here, we are limited to just mobile phones, and there are 4 charging ports here. But then there are 4 charging ports here, and for each phone, 5 volts can be released at a time. So then, just on the battery, 22 phones can be charged at a time, like consecutively, just 22. But then when you connect it to the solar, once the solar is like working, you can charge as many phones as possible during the day.
Just to add to what she said, this is just a prototype and we want to start with mobile phones. But in the future, we see these charging electric cars powering industries, and we can use in our secondary schools.
Okay, well done. So I think the suggestion I have is look at how to secure or somewhere that the devices can be placed. Okay, so if you're going to put it in a central location, you should be able to secure a device. Otherwise, you meet your phone. But well done.
Thank you very much for that. Last question.
It's a suggestion.
Okay.
I'm very excited about this. But you know, there was a question about if I'm charging my mobile phone, can I carry this with me? You can actually have small units of this, the size of my mobile phone, which you can put in your bag and carry it with you. So once you have exposure to sunshine, you can always charge it. So you can have many of these ones.
Okay. So more like a power bank idea. Excellent. My students.
Honorable MC, I was just a quick one.
Yes,
I was going to ask, why would I want this over, at the mention of power bank, why would I want this over a power bank? And again, you didn't quite elaborate on the system. How did you build the system? Can you share that with us? Thank you very much.
Okay, so as I said earlier, the reason why you should choose this over a power bank is because we plan to use it not to benefit ourselves, but it's for a community, to allow those who will not be able to access power banks to be able to still charge their phones and go on with their daily activities. And also in the future, you see some phones are smart. You just puts it on it and it already charges. You don't need a cable. That's wireless charging. So in the future, we plan on doing that. And I don't think that power banks of today can do that. So you definitely have to choose this one. And also, you spoke about what is inside this. So we have a battery, and then the solar charges the battery. So even if we don't have UV rays to charge our solar panel, we still have some power in the battery that can still allow the system to function. We also have Arduino boards, and we have an IoT system integration to give data to us so that we can improve upon our products.
Thank you very much. Questions from my dear students? Yes, please come. If you have a question, just quickly come down.
Sorry, I had one question. So I kept hearing IoT, right? And
Yes.
I'm a fan of IoT, so I've worked with IoT. But I didn't get the IoT component of the device. What exactly is IoT about it?
And now one can hear crowd. Where we are moving. Do you have a response?
So for the IoT is for we the manufacturers so that we can get information back based on how people are using it. Like I said, it will help us to monitor it. So it shares data back to us. We know how long people use it, when they use it. So it will help us to improve upon it. Yes.
That means this has to be connected to the internet, because that is how IoT works.
Yes.
But how will yes, so I think you have to look at the IoT component, because if it's for rural areas, access to internet also has to come in.
For now, this,
I know it's a prototype,
yes,
but think about the where you
future
intend,
plans.
yes, where you want it to work, and how the internet access will also impact this. If you want the IoT component, okay, but well done.
Would be enough, please. Just 3.
Please, my question is, how can I charge my phone a cloud day? How can I charge my phone a cloud day? Like rainy season, you know the solar uses sun. I said, how can I?
Okay, so when she was talking, she made mention of a battery inside. So once the solar rays hits the board, the battery inside holds or stores some other energy inside. So even if it's snowing, if it's raining, if it's hailing, you can still charge your phones.
Are you okay? All right. Next question.
I am in Snowflake from South from. I am in Snowflake from South from Syrian Girls School. Please, my question is, what is the actual function of the Arduino boards, which you said? The actual function of the Arduino boards that she said.
So my question is, you want to provide it in rural areas and make it affordable, but what about the production costs? Are the components expensive or difficult to obtain?
So is this cost effective? because we are targeting a group that doesn't have money.
So this prototype over here costs 3,700.
The Miltons, the solar that powers the world, right? With solar, we do what? We power the world. Thank you very much for this interesting project. Please clap for them again. Okay, so while they are taking the photograph, Group 3 should be preparing. Group 3 SPO. Clap for them again as they take their seats. SPO. Group 3. Making biodegradable plastics for sustainable development. Please, can you start coming down? Group 3, we are ready for you. So, Adlady Abua from Sewa Nyako, SHS. Teresa Apia, KNUST, SHS. Phyllis from Agona. Alexia Queen from Ola. Osman Rashida from Tawheed Senior High School. Blessing in Cancer, Tepa Senior High. Patience from Kumasi Girls. Emanuela Asari from Konongo Dumase. Isabella from Efua Kobi, and Margaret from Osei Educhum. Please welcome them, welcome them. While they settle, I would want to acknowledge the presence of some special people in our midst. Professor Linda Aurelia Ofori. Please, if you are an Ashanti and you are mentioning this name, you should take your time so you don't make a mistake. Please appreciate her presence, Professor. Yes. From Wistem, and we also have in our midst other beautiful Wistemers, Dr. Dokas Owusu, Emmanuel Ayabua, and Judith. Please give them a wave, acknowledge their presence, beautiful Wistemers who are always poised to inspire. Group 3, are we ready?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Well, who do we have here? Your name and the inspiration behind it. Okay, we are Group 3 and we call ourselves the SPO, which stands for Dr. Sandra Paco Ortiz. Dr. Ortiz is a researcher and also a chemical engineer. Her creativity and innovation drive her into making a biodegradable plastics, which is also edible.
Okay, I know that we are Gen Zs, like we like to call ourselves, and I want to find out, between the olden days and now, in terms of plastic use, what have you noticed?
Okay, gone are the days where we used to use plantain leaves and calabash, where we used to find it comfortable. But in this our modern lives, we have plastics, which help in conserving food and preventing food wastage.
Okay, you've talked about the positive impacts of plastics. I want to find out again your thoughts on the impact of plastics on our environment and our health.
Even though we find these plastics more convenient than our traditional way, these plastics, when they end up in our environment, let's look at the reality of that. When they end up in the environment, they pollute the environment. The microorganisms in the soil are not able to break them down. They find it very difficult because these plastics are not degradable, and they end up releasing more carbon dioxide and methane gases into the atmosphere, which cause a distraction to the ecosystem and also distracts rain formation. And 13% of the waste in the oceans has been estimated are all plastics. These plastics are broken down into microplastics, which are very tiny, about 5 millimeters in size. And science has also proven that these aquatic organisms, they only view in white and black colors. They mistake these microplastics for food, and they ingest them. And we humans, when we also consume these very products, we are said to also have some amounts of plastics in our system.
No, wait, relax. I prepared some grilled catfish and tilapia to eat. Now that you're talking about aquatic animals, I'm beginning to get scared. So after outlining these problems, what are the game-changing solutions that you've come up with?
Okay, so after brainstorming, we came into conclusion of making a biodegradable plastic with cassava, and it is called the opposite. Not quite. It is actually a complete opposite of the plastic that we are using currently.
Okay, so you use cassava. Why cassava?
We use cassava because it's commonly used in Ghana and is found everywhere here in Ghana.
But if we should extend it worldwide, what are the other stuffs that we can use in terms of making biodegradable plastics?
Okay, to add more, we use distilled water, vinegar, and then glycerin, and also cassava dough.
Can we use rice, maize, corn? What are you looking for in the cassava?
Starch.
Okay, so which means rice contains starch, so we can use starch, right?
And cactus juice too.
Okay, so what makes biodegradable plastics friendly to the environment, and what are they exactly? What are they different from the conventional plastics that we have around?
Okay, so they are healthier in accordance with our health system, and then also it is decomposable, and the oxygen atoms are attached to the starch, making them unstable. So they are making them unstable. So it makes the starch reacting, and so they react with almost all the abiotic factors like sunlight, moisture. They react with them, and then they start decomposing.
Okay. So what are the SDG goals? Because if I remember correctly, our questions spoke about sustainable development. So which ones do you contribute to?
Okay, so the first SDG group that goes in line with our project is the SDG goal number 6. That is clean water and sanitation.
Number 12, which is responsible consumption and reproduction.
Number 14, which is life below water bodies.
And number 15, which is life on land.
Can you give us a brief overview of your project? Talk about the experiment and what went on.
Okay, we dissolved the cassava dough in water, and then we added vinegar and glycerin. After that, we heated it, and we poured it on a TCL applicator. And all these materials we use are homemade materials, and it is easily found in the house.
So from what I gather from the presentation, you are telling us all to rally behind this project because it's healthy for the environment, for ourselves, and for everything around us. Am I right? Yes. Okay. So who exactly are we targeting in terms of the project? Who are we marketing to?
Okay, our market size is the whole world. All of us, when we cast our mind back to our homes, our schools, even here, we can see plastics everywhere. So our market size is the whole world, which is estimated as 8 million.
Okay. Can you break down your expenditure for us, profit, everything that will go into making this mass production?
So, for our mini project we use cassava, 500 grams of cassava, which costs 5 Ghana cedis, a bottle of vinegar, which costs 20 cedis, and glycerin, which costs 120 Ghana cedis. These materials we use produces 12 films of plastics. Our production cost is 12 Ghana cedis, 50% per film.
Our selling price is 13 cedis 50 pesos, but its market value is our selling price is 14 cedis. 14 cedis. Our selling price, our profits will make per the film is 1 Ghana cedis 50 pesos. Our profit will make from selling 500,000 films is 75K.
Oh, okay, I like that. So how much exactly are we asking our investors, our supporters here for? I can see it on the screen there, so how much exactly? Tell us, for we those who can see.
Group 3, you have 1 minute left.
Okay, so we need 1,000 Ghana cedis, sorry, and then 15% equity for our investor. The one who will be investing.
Okay, I like the statistics that you are giving to us. And for our conclusion, we want to call everyone on board to come and let us make this world a healthier and safer place for us all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Group SPO. Please do it for them again. One more time. Yes, well done. Our judges are ready with the questions, and so are you, I guess.
Thank you very much, Group 3. A very beautiful project idea that addresses so many of our SDG goals. My issue, or where I didn't get clarity, particularly from the samples that you showed us, is the thickness of the product. And this is supposed to be for packaging purposes. If I put in my eggs and my eggs fall down and break, then that becomes a little difficult. So convince me that we can have thicker films from the cassava being produced, used to generate plastics. Thank you.
Okay, please, when we were talking about the experiment, we said we use vinegar, and the vinegar, it has acetic acid in it, which will help make the starch dissolvable and moldable, which will make it flexible. So I think when you put your product in the plastic, I don't think you incur it will fall.
I want to add up to what she's saying. So first of all, this is like a raw, something that we've made. What we actually need is investment to get the various machines to be able to work it out accordingly for you to see the products. Unfortunately, our resources over here are quite limited, so we couldn't bring you finished products. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Just a small follow-up. I saw a plastic or something on a glass substrate. So he kind of, communicated the idea that whatever was on the glass substrate was not strong enough to stand on its own. So maybe next time, if you want to pitch to someone and then get money out of that person, prove to the person that that thing is strong. Because you communicated that the glass was stronger than your product, which kind of defeated. But then I get the idea, okay? All right. The other thing is that there are other biodegradable plastics around. Why do you want to bring in more?
Biodegradable plastics help reduce the threat to human health and help maintain the ecosystem. So my group SPO, we think that there is a need for more because each and every day the humans, we are increasing and everyone is using plastics for this, plastic for that. So there's a need to increase the knowledge and awareness and the production of biodegradable products.
Okay, so ever since we came here on Monday, we've been using plastic to eat from Monday to now, and then according to our calculation, every day we use approximately 1 ton of plastics with our eating. And so the question is, where are these plastics being disposed? And so if they are not widely disposed, it requires pollution. So.
Okay. Again, our judge asked, there are so many biodegradable plastics around, why do you need to add some? Well, I have not heard quite a lot of those available because everywhere around me, I don't see biodegradable plastics. That is why we need to bring in more because there are so many brands who are still working with the conventional plastics.
Well done. I think you've identified the problem that is really plaguing our continent. I have two questions. Some countries have actually banned plastics and are using reusable or are championing reusable containers, right? Like glass or paper-based or recyclable paper-based. Why would we choose to create another kind of plastic instead of just banning plastics altogether?
So it was banned in those countries because it was causing environmental pollution and it wasn't good with them with their health. And so we want to bring it, we bringing in the biodegradable and plastics, it will be convincing enough to them that this one, it does not contaminate the environment with our health and it is eco-friendly. And so as I said, the main reason why I believe that they banned it was because it wasn't eco-friendly. But with this one, it is eco-friendly.
All right.
Okay. Thank you very much, panel.
I wanted to also ask, you said you want to scale this globally. Based on the film you showed us on the square, how many cassavas make that the small square, and how many tons of production of cassava will be required for industrial use, around the country and in the world? What are you projecting?
Yes, you said you needed 200 grams, right? So
it was 500 grams.
So to make maybe one bottle, how many tons of cassava will we be using?
Okay, we used 80 grams to make 2 slides, so that is to say that to make 1 slide, we need 40 grams.
40 grams is like 2 sticks or 3 sticks?
No, we measured it. The dough that we measured.
All right, I'm just looking at the agricultural scalability in terms of production and how we can meet industrial use. Okay, so maybe you can think about that. Thank you very much.
Food security.
Exactly, yes, because I was thinking about, we are now battling the food that we will eat. People are struggling to buy food. Now we are going to turn that food into plastic or a different type of plastic. So maybe let's look at how we can balance the two. It's a very good idea. But let's look at how we can produce more to support both. Okay.
Please, with the cassava that you are saying that we are struggling with the food that we eat, you can use the head and the endings of the cassava when you cut them. Yes, you can use that one to extract the starch from them.
So not the edible parts. The edible parts will still be available for us to consume. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Right, so to reduce wastages, right? Thank you very much for sustainability. Anybody else? Please come. Just 3 people to ask the questions. Good. We have our 3 bold and beautiful ladies. So you tell us your name. We want to know you closely. So you tell us your name, your school, and then ask your question, okay?
Please, my name is Issa Rafia, and a student of Ola Girls Secondary School. Yeah, my question is, glycerin can cause diarrhea, bloating, and dizziness, and it was used to make rubber. So if it gets into your food, if it gets in contact with the heat from your food, will it react, and was it tested?
The non-stick cooking pans that we use at home, most of them contain polyvinyl chloride, which is dangerous for the human body, but still we use it. But
still use it. And when you use your, I think, is it a scrap, the metal, I've forgotten the name. When you use that one, and you scratch it a little, you come back to cooking it, and you still eat that food. I agree that there are pros and cons, and that is why we are asking for investment to be able to further our research and come up with new ways to add to our project. Thank you.
My name is Ampo Emanuela from Presbyterian Girls. We all know that cassava is one of the major food in Ghana. So using cassava to produce these plastics can lead to shortage of food. So what can be done about that?
We made mention of using the end of the cassava. That's the part that we usually dispose of when we are going to prepare our food. So we are using that part to make the biodegradable plastic, not the whole cassava.
Thank you. To reduce wastages.
My name is Enchi Abigail, representing Kumasi Girls Senior High School. And my question is, what if a water manufacturing company decides to patronize your products in making their plastic bottles? How long is it going to sustain the water without the plastic bottle itself being degraded? Or let's say that if a biscuit company wants to use it in their packaging, how can it contain the biscuit without the plastic itself being degraded by enzymes or any other thing? Since it's made with cassava, that means fungi and all those bacteria can also work on it.
Thank you very much. Answer the question.
Please, when you are holding the bottle, it will not degrade. But when you dispose it, that the microorganisms such as bacteria and the fungi can work on it and degrade it.
Okay. So we have specific enzymes for that. You see, this is my hands, and so if those bacteria in my hands are meant for decomposing, then my hands would have decomposed by now. So yes, there are specific ones for that. Thank you.
My name is Brian Oredwa from McGee's, and my question is, can your bottle be recycled and can it withstand heat?
Yes, the properties of plastics. One is it can be reshaped and recycled. So our plastic too can be recycled.
The whole thing is, one property of a plastic is that it has a low melting point. So either it being biodegradable, non-biodegradable, it does not, all plastic does not withstand heat, so it doesn't. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. That was an interesting one, right? Yes. And I think it is the project that has addressed most of the sustainable development goals. Clap for yourselves and you help them appreciate themselves. Thank you very much. You can now take your seats.
That's a very nice photo there for a good work done. Amazing. Let's keep appreciating Group 3. That was an amazing one. Yes, a presentation on making biodegradable plastics for sustainable development. Now we're spiraling down to the very last group, and I'm sure tempers are getting high in the room. Is getting tensions, right? It's getting tensions, right? Obedience. 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 I'm not hearing the we. I'm not hearing the we. Are you girls here? Are you girls here? Anyway, I can't hear you. Are you girls here? Interesting. Yes. So I will take this opportunity to introduce Group 5, and then their presentation will be on STEM in every step, exploring leather footwear production. And this is Group 28. Yes, Group 28. So let's welcome Group 28 with a round of applause. And I'll be introducing each of the girls whilst they take the stage. So Agbema Biao Solis from Ola Girls, Michelle Japoma. Oh, let's keep clapping. Let's keep clapping. Nyako from St. Roses, Phoebe Catherine in Shraba from Notre Dame, Abubakar Sadiq Mandia from Tarid, Patience Akisia Poke Wegehe, Inshabanya Kun Ochre from Fansima Girls, Blankson Eje Kote, Felicia from Osas, Dokunyi Paul Pell Samantha, Our Lady of Providence, Jemfi Blessing, Jeche Pramso, Jennifer Collingwood, Mansell Girls ACHS, and their facilitators were Matilda Kobina and Michelle Asi. Let's welcome them again with a round of applause. So over to you, Group 8, on your presentation. There's a microphone. Please make use of it.
Good morning, the panel, all dignitaries present, all protocol duly observed. We are Group 28. We are the Dr. Akinelwi Munai group. So why did we choose Dr. Akinelwi? We chose her because she is a female leather artisan. Not only that, she is an advocate for using natural resources to make these leather products. So today, we are presenting on STEM in every step, exploring leather footwear production. So leather footwear is where timeless tradition meets modern style, transforming rawhide into fashion that walks, leather that lives, breathes, and is built to move with us. It's not just leather, it's wearable art, stitched, styled, and built to last. So for our presentation, these are the things I'll be talking about. We're talking about our background, our problem statement, our objectives, our methodology, our conclusion, and then our references. Footwear is a complex process involving various disciplines, including material science, mechanical engineering, and design innovation. So when you see the footwear just there, it's not just art. It's a complex process. It involves various scientific processes. You need to do science to be able to produce the footwear. STEM plays a crucial role in enhancing product quality and sustainability across all stages of footwear production. So without STEM, that is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, you will not be able to produce the footwear. So basically, if we see footwear, it's not literally art. It's science just produced in an aesthetic form. So
Dr. J, please wait up. I have something to tell you. Good afternoon. Okay, there's this issue that have been worrying me. I always wanted to meet you, but I haven't gotten the time. Okay, there's this patient that once walked to me for treatment, a diabetic patient. So before I started the treatment, I told him to actually walk on. I took him to the wellness center and I told him to walk on a few gravels far away. Okay. So due to it, in the process of doing that, due to the sharpness of the gravel, he got wounded badly. So I needed to amputate his feet. So I don't know if you could, any idea or something.
I think we can use the STEM to come up with something.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
So we move on to our problem statement. As Wistemers, these are the problems we are able to identify. One is the lack of quality footwear, the inconvenience with wearing closed shoes for long periods of time. When you wear closed shoes, you realize that it becomes sweaty when you wear it for a long period of time. Poor blood circulation in individuals' body, especially those with health issues like stroke and even diabetics as well.
Good morning to you all once again. I'm the person of Solace Agamabiao and I'm from Our Lady of Grace Senior High School. So as Westerners, carefully examining this very issue, this case study from KNUST, we decided to come up with something that could help save the situation because that's the only way we can change the game. So here are our objectives. We are to design and produce a footwear that can help in blood circulation and provide therapeutic massage for the human feet. So on this image, right, if you can see carefully, we have labeled the parts of the foot, especially under the foot, where we can find the nerves under the foot. Now we know how people get stroke and most of these circulatory diseases. It's because of the blockage due to in the vessels. Blood clots and stuff block the vessels, and that is how come it bursts, and then the person has stroke. But then if we have a way to massage under the feet to keep the blood running, to keep blood flowing, circulation moving on very well, we would have to find a way to be massaging under our feet regularly. So that is why we are showing you the picture of where the nerves are located, where the sensation can be felt, and then how we can use this very knowledge to come up with something using leather to help us, to help this diabetic patient. So our method, this is what we did after we realized that. We first of all skin our leather, or sorry, our animal hide or skin. Then we move on to converting the animal skin into leather. So usually we use animal skin that is durable for the particular work we are trying to do. In this case, we are trying to produce footwear. So even though there are other types of leather, like leather from the fish, leather from snakes, leather from the cow, leather from the sheep. We are going to use leather from the sheep because it is suitable for this particular footwear we are trying to make. We wouldn't want to use cow because it's too thick and it might make your footwear too heavy. So you use something like the sheep leather. That one is comfortable and you can easily move in it. So after skinning the sheep, we are going to convert it into leather through the process of tanning. Now we use tannins to undertake the process of tanning. And as mentioned, our group name, which is the lady Kenowi Munyai, she inspired us to do this because she uses vegetable tannins. So in Ghana, we use specifically the Acacia nilotica. That is where we obtain our tannins to convert the animal skin into leather. So after that, we develop our idea for a therapeutic footwear. So this is what we thought of. Now we have very quality material which we can use for a durable footwear. But then how do we actually solve the problem? So looking at what the scenario told us, they tried to make the patient walk on gravels because that way he can massage the bottom of the feet. But then the gravels got him a wound. So to prevent that and to make it easier for all of us, during our day-to-day activities, we decided to embed the gravel in another form into our footwear. So we got beads to be put at the insole of the footwear before we cover it with our lead weight. That way, whenever you are moving, the beads, the roughness of the beads are going to be massaging your feet while you move, wherever, whenever. It can be put in your shoes, your slides, your slippers, and that is the idea we came up with. So the next thing we are going to do is to tape our last. We are going to tape our last with masking tape. So that is the process of the shoe baking. We have the last, which is a molded foot. And we are going to tape masking tape around it. That is where we are going to draw our design of the footwear we are trying to produce. So that is the process of footwear production. After drawing the last and cutting out the designs, we are going to get our particular sole, the part of the footwear, which is the upper part, the sole, the base sole, and then the insole, and then I'll glue and other materials. So after putting all of that together, we are going to come up with a footwear. So it's just the expansion of the methodology. So let's move on. Okay. So now how is STEM applied? Because I don't want anyone to get confused. This is not just art, it's a science as well. So now let's talk about the scientific aspects of this. Now material science, studying leather properties, tensile strength, durability, properties, developing synthetic or alternative eco-friendly materials. Now, you wouldn't find leather anywhere. God didn't create leather. Leather is not part of nature, but then we have to create it out of something. And we use our human ingenuity to produce that. And that is done because we have knowledge about science. So converting the animal skin into leather, that is where the science is embedded in, because we have to figure out what exactly.
You have 1 minute left.
Thank you. What exactly we have to convert, what exact material we have to use to be able to convert our leather, our skin into leather. So that is the science aspect of it. We move on to technology. So our technology, we use a lot of devices in footwear production, but because of the resources we had available with us, we had to do the manual process. So we use CNC cutters to be able to cut our footwear parts. We also have machines that can develop designs for you. So that's the technological aspect of it. Moving on to the engineering, we have devices like the grinding, and even we ourselves putting together the parts to form a footwear is all part of the engineering. Mathematics, we have to do measurements, because you're not just producing the footwear for anything to wear. You're producing it for human beings to wear. Human beings with different foot sizes, human beings with different needs. So we have to measure whatever we have to use, the quantity of glue, the quantity of the leather weights, the quantity of the insole, the quantity of the beads we are able to use to compile all of that put together to be able to produce a footwear. So that is the STEM applied in our work. Moving on. So our conclusion, with the help of our massaging leather footwear, we have been able to produce a lasting and quality footwear that can help in blood circulation and prevent mild stroke. So around, the people will be taking the footwear around for you guys to see how durable it is. In school right now, because this is just a prototype, we only used a slipper, but then with your help, we'll be able to integrate this into a bigger business, and then we can produce footwears like this for our shoes, and we can bring it to school and help us with these circulatory diseases as well. So please, don't just consider your pocket. This, for a fact, could cost around 350 cedis. But then we are doing this for our health. We are doing this to secure ourselves. We are doing this to protect ourselves for the next future. So please, invest in your footwear today and thank me later. Thank you.
We are doing this to secure and protect ourselves. That is an impressive presentation by Group 8, which was on step in every step. STEM in every step. Let us applaud them once more. The amazing part was that they will be focusing on using sheepskin, not cow, because my favorite meat is cow. You can't be killing all cows in Ghana because of your footwears. Yeah. Amazing. Yes. So over to you, our honorable judges. Your questions for Group 28.
Group 28. Thank you very much for the presentation. I like your footwear. They look very, very nice.
Thank you.
But then I have some few concerns and then questions. Have you really tried the footwear to make sure or to know that it actually prevents the diseases that you were mentioning? Because I can say that maybe if you step on it, right, and these things are painting your toes, it may probably increase turbulence in the flow of blood and cause the blood to begin to clot, cause a stroke. So how you, and my next question is, based on what the moderator was saying, how are you going to defend your project in the presence of the animal rights activists? Because you are killing animals, right? So how are you going to defend your project in that sense? Then again, you are using tannins from a plant, meaning that you have to harvest the plant, extract for the secondary metabolite. So how are you going to make sure that you sustain the existence of that particular species of plant?
All right, 3 in 1 question. I hope you got the question right. Group 8, are you ready to take the questions? Right. Putting a few thoughts together, I guess. Who are you? Who are you? And what are you ready for? No, you look so dull. No, be upstanding just for a minute. No, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Stretch you for a few minutes. Yes, as soon as you are ready to take the questions, then we sit. Right, in one accord. Sharp. Who are you? Who are you? And now the action comes in. And what are you ready for? We are ready to change the game. What are you ready for? I am ready to change. Amazing. Let's have a seat. So Group 8, over to you.
So the answer to the first question, you were saying that the putting beads at the insole of the footwear it might be too irritating under the feet, because sometimes it might rather end up blocking, causing clots in your blood. Did I get it right?
Asking of the evidence that when you walk in these shoes, right, and then I give you a conjecture, okay, so I don't want yours to also become a conjecture. So now provide the evidence that, okay, this thing works.
Okay, Honorable Judge. I'm hoping that we can take the question at a time so that they can answer appropriately, right?
So there is evidence because we ourselves have tried on the footwear. We were wearing it for the rest of the evening yesterday, and it wasn't bad at all because we used very small beads. So there's a very low chance of the beads coming to affect your foot because they are really tiny. So yeah, that's what I'll say to that.
And to also add, the beads they were not just arranged in the full in the insole. We actually targeted some parts which will actually touch the nerves, so it will not hurt the nerves in your feet. It's actually helping the feet. We have carefully designed it. We really took our time. We designed everything. So we know the parts that it was meant to target. So it won't go on to hurt your feet by hurting other parts.
By hurting other parts. We'll take the other question, Honorable Judge. Yeah, so the other question was on the sustainability and animal rights issue. What would the animal rights activists say about this vision or business?
So this is not going to be something new. This is not going to be something new because already we use animals for a lot of products. We use animals for milk, we use animals for their skin, we use animals for their meat and all. So just in that entire process, we already harvest leather, we already produce leather footwear, we already use leather for stuff. So just to make the use of it more worthwhile, that is why we decided to add that to just make it a full thing that can help in many ways other than just providing a footwear. So to the animal activists, yes, we are sorry, but then we still use leather in one way or the other. So this is not going to be a huge problem or a huge change inflicting to it. Yes.
Activists, Bianfana Semuko. Interesting. Yeah, so please, the next question, Honorable Judge.
Animal activists, they say they are sorry. The leather shoes must go on. All right, I'm a little curious about how you settled on the size of the beads. You know, I'm just thinking, some of us for ladies, some of us wear size 4, size 6, size 10, and all of that. So the size of our feet differs, and also the thickness of our feet also differs. What was the thinking behind the size of the bead? Because it comes across that for all the products that you brought, they look like they all had the same size of beads.
Yes, so kindly take the question, Group 8.
So with respect to that, we as humans have a general body system. Every human has this organ and that organ. Every human has this nerve and that nerve. So the size and thickness of your foot doesn't really matter, provided we get the size of your footwear. We're going to arrange the beads in a manner that is going to is going to be suitable for you. So the size of the beads, we don't have to increase the size of the beads because your foot is thicker, or else it might affect you in a bad way. So we are going to do something that is good for everyone. But then this is a new thing that we are bringing up. So as we go, we are going to keep researching, conducting surveys and stuff, and obtaining information from people. So through that, we are going to know what amendments and stuff we can do to be able to make our products better.
Amazing. Right.
Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you.
I just wanted to give you suggestions for your future iteration of the product. I think you should research into vegan leather to the point that a gentleman was making. Now, leather is being produced from cactus, from pineapple leaves, and all of that to reduce the impact on the environment when it comes to killing animals.
right? Even fruit peels are being used to create vegan leather. So you can research into that as an option.
Thank you.
And I wanted to understand why you didn't consider insoles instead of creating a whole shoe. Insoles, if you do some research, you'd see that people buy these things that they place into their existing shoes because they are very fashionable ladies here. You can see different types of shoes, right? So preventing stroke doesn't mean that you should only wear this kind of shoe. So there are things called insoles that you can place inside your existing shoe to still give you the stimulation and all of that. So you can research into that as an alternative. But well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, judges. Please, we have further questions. One more question from the judges.
Okay, thank you very much for the production. I'm just curious, so did you try it out in patients with any, yes, did you try it out in such patients?
Please, I'm not getting the question.
I'm asking, your shoes are supposed to help with blood circulation, yes. And then per your sketch, you considered someone who had diabetes. And I'm asking, did you try it in such patients? Because sometimes what you produce and then the reality on the ground may be different.
This
is the question clear now? Did you get the question now? All right, so you can take it.
This is a project we did in about 4 days.
Oh, okay.
So we didn't really have testing time. But then before we started doing this work, make sure we did thorough research from leather artisans and also those who study in the field of the nerves and stuff, and they approved of the idea and said it would work.
Going forward, you are going to, I'm sure going forward, you are going to test it to know whether it's actually going to help, right?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely. They have assured you that definitely they will do that. Right, now to the audience. We'll take just 3 questions. Okay, so let's have you here. Kindly come here. Make way to the front. Okay.
I'm not going to answer. So someone can answer.
All right.
Thank you. Initially, you highlighted on some problems connected with footwear, and you made mention of sweat. So let's take a pretty lady. She sweats a lot, and after a day's work, she takes off her footwear, and there's a lot of moisture in it, and it smells so bad. So I hear of your product, and I want to know, does it combat moisture or sweat in the footwear, or is just for blood circulation? And if it does work something on the moisture of sweat, can I know how? But if it doesn't, I just want to know whether it's just for my health or it can also help me get nice smelling shoes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the question. So, as you can tell, we didn't make closed shoes, and it was for that reason. See, if you wear closed shoes for a long period of time, it begins feeling cramped inside the feet, inside the shoes, and then you begin to sweat. So that's why we chose this specific design, sandal slippers, like an opened upper, to prevent these kind of things. That's why we chose that design.
All right, to the next question.
From what I heard, I don't think you need to amputate a leg just because it's bruised. You also said leather from fish, but I don't think fish produces leather. So my question is, why should I buy these sandals if I don't have any problem with my leg and find sandals more cheaper than 350 Ghana?
Please, can you repeat what you just said? Please.
The question
Please. Yes, please.
So my question is, why should I buy these sandals if I don't have any problem with my leg and find sandals more cheaper than 350 and made of leather?
So please, I'll take the first question.
Right.
Why should you buy these footwear if you don't have some of these problems? So the footwear is not just to target people with these issues. Everyone can use it because honestly, everybody needs an improved blood circulation. In our daily lives, we honestly, we can attest to the fact that we don't normally exercise. So it's not only for people with diabetes, stroke, and no. As a human being, even if you don't have these problems, you actually have to make sure that you have a good blood circulation so that you don't even get some of these issues in the first place. So it's not only for people with these issues.
And about the cost?
About the cost.
They ask why they should buy that product at 350.
You have to pay attention to the fact that this is, we could call it medicated, because this is not the ordinary shoe you would find anywhere. These could be things doctors could recommend to stroke patients or people who have been diagnosed for poor blood circulation, or just anyone actually. But then we also consider the fact that we are using actual leather, and this is handmade. This is handmade for now. It is handmade. But then when we start using machines to produce it, maybe the price will become cheaper. But then for now, it is handmade, and we are using actual leather. See, most of the shoes that we wear, I can attest, are not made of actual leather. They are just coated. So that is why they are cheap. But then if you want quality shoes made of quality leather that can last you for more than 3 years, then you have to go for the higher cost. That is why it's expensive.
Then has to go for the higher cost. The last two questions.
Please, first of all, from what I heard, you said closed shoes causes problems and so on. So you opted for this design, right? Okay,
Yes.
so if that is the case, and I'm wearing sandals, there are instances I can also get hurt from the sandals, and the closed shoes are meant to prevent that. And then you can also get hurt from closed shoes, I know. And then there are also some times that when I wear my closed shoes, I feel comfortable because the company has put into consideration the fact that I can breathe through it and it's not too tight. So why would I leave that and go and purchase your product? Although it's not made of leather like the sneakers, it's okay for me, it's nice. And if it's the problem of the foot odor, like your friend said, that's why they went for this. That's why you don't wear the shoe consistently, and when you wear your dress, you wash it. So when you wear your shoe, you also wash it.
An interesting one. Are you taking that right? There's someone to take that.
So please, the main function of footwear, it's to massage the legs, the nerves. So it's not for fashion. Once a while, or let's say in the evening, instead of you walking on gravels, you can choose to wear this for it to massage your leg. So it's not any outing footwear. So that's the main function for our health. Yeah, thank you.
Right. The very last question.
Please, you were saying that we can wear these footwears in our school, and then you know that so much of everything is bad. So wearing this for a very long period can increase the rate of circulation of blood or something, and you know it's bad too. So what can you do about it?
Well, it is true. Too much of everything is bad, but I don't even know why that statement is there in the first place, because sometimes too much of everything is not bad. Too much of food is bad. Don't you eat every day? Exactly. So it's not about too much of everything is bad. This is something we are doing to improve your health over time. So doing it regularly isn't going to affect you. Exercising regularly isn't going to affect you. Eating healthy regularly isn't going to affect you.
Isn't going to affect you, she says. An interesting one from Group 8. I mean, this debate will start some other time. Thank you so much. Let's applaud Group 8 for their powerful presentation. Step in every step, exploring leather footwear production. All right. Please, let's do it for them as they take their seats.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Group 8.
A big round of applause to all the groups. They have done so well. Everybody here is a winner. I have already said that. Okay, and the difference between ordinary people and achievers is what they do when they fail, in quotes. What they do with their perceived failure. This is not even a failure, okay? So if you didn't get the opportunity to be here, use the exposure you have to better yourself. Okay, so a big round of applause to everybody here. You have done so well. Yes, but we are only going to reward 3 of the 5 groups that presented. Okay, so the 2 groups who are not able to get any physical prizes or tangible prizes, what you have inherent in you is much bigger and greater. I thought you were going to clap to that. Yeah. So thank you. Now I think we are charged to sing our anthem. Thankfully, we can have that projected. And so please, I indulge you to be upstanding while we sing the anthem of Wistem. It is a bit new, so while we are singing, we learn alongside. And so we'll have the lyrics projected as well. We are ready for you. We men of prowess, we men of prowess, we men in science, great we men in technology, we men in engineering and math, our pen shine. Oh, Wistem GH. Oh, Wistem GH. Oh, Wistem GH. Together we inspire generations. Wistem GH. Oh, Wistem GH. Oh, Wistem GH. Together we inspire generations. More women to STEM workforce, maximizing innovation and excellence. Oh, Wistem GH. Oh, Wistem GH. Oh, Wistem GH. Together we inspire generations. Wistem GH. Oh, Wistem GH. Oh, Wistem GH. Together we inspire generations. A round of applause to yourselves. Great. It's going to be better as we move on. Yes, so we'll give our judges some time to put their scores together. But in the meantime, there's a lady who has something put together for Wistem. She appreciates the impact made so far, and so wants to make a very quick presentation to Wistem. So I'll kindly invite Ms. Akosia Fekatreme from Holy Child School to do us the honors. Please welcome her. Show her some kindness, please.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity given, and thank you, Wistem. The chair, honorable guests, the sponsors, Wistemers, Wistem girls, the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I would like to stand on existing protocols to thank the organizers for the opportunity given to introduce myself and state my cause. I'm sorry, I'm a bit nervous. My name is Akosia Feka Treme, a proud past student of Holy Child School and an honored Wistem girl. My mini project was centered on welding and metal fabrication, that is the twists and turns of metals. As part of the project, we were assigned to produce something around our field of study, and yes, and a lampshade was suggested. I thought of designing the lampshade to be aligned with Wistem, and that was how it all began. Upon further observation and meditation, I realized how deeply the words of the Wistemers resonated with me and its likeness to a lampshade. Ladies and gentlemen, the lampshade, symbolic to Wistem, carries light, carries hope, which seeks to guide our path, shaping us in society and taking us out of the dark. The dark is the place, the mindset, the undisputed, yet to be disputed notion that women cannot excel in the world of STEM and beyond, that women are incapable and women cannot be game changers. In view of this, ladies and gentlemen, I, on behalf of all members of Group 21, and if permitted, all Wistem girls, please, am I allowed? Wistem girls, okay. And all Wistem girls here present want to present the Wistem lamp to the noble ladies who saw the need and stood for the cause to encourage young girls like myself and you, and prove to us that we are capable of so much more. Thank you, Wistem, for inspiring us all. We are extremely grateful. God richly bless us all. Thank you.
Definitely, you are capable of so much more. So on behalf of Wistem, I'd like to invite Professor Ibok Odro to receive the special award, Kindness and Warmth, from the girls we are hosting. Please welcome her. I appreciate. Okay, so it actually has Wistem written on it, and at the back, together we inspire generations. Awesome. And this was all your idea. Excellent. Please present it to Prof. Ibok Odro. Prof, this is heartwarming, isn't it? Prof is even teary, but we are not crying today. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. I think we have been having a serious session too much. So this is the time to sit back, relax, and enjoy some performance from Kumasi Girls Cultural Troupe. Yes, we are ready for you.
they make noise, so now I say you fit in the laptop. Now I'm about to in the laptop. Not two pen drives inside, where they go. Take it out. Take out Charlie, the main camera guy, you know the force. You know the force. Leave this one there.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Kumasi girls. Thank you so much. Thank you, Amini Okonfanoche. Clap for her. Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you, Kumasi. Yes. Oh, that's the queen mother of God. Yes. Now. Now, Shika Futro. Hey! 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 Excellent. Yes. So that was our Queen Mother. Please, yeah. Thank you. Appreciate them as they go. Appreciate them. Yeah. Appreciate them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Hey, Okofanachi. Okay. Yay. An applause to our mini Konfanachi. Yes, Konfanachi at some point was dancing a zonto. Yes, but it's all part of it. Thank you so much for that beautiful performance, Kumasi Girls Culture Troupe, and for also putting a lot of light on that for us. Our Queen Mother Nashika Futro. Yes, another round of applause to ourselves. Great. So now is to reward efforts. Obiniyem. Obiniyem. Which group do you think is winning? Which group is winning? All right. So before we announce the winning group, the chair of the judging panelists will walk us through the process of the scoring.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gifty. I think that was a wow performance and they deserve another round of applause. Thank you, Kumasi Girls. Wistem.
Together we inspire generations.
Wistem.
Together we inspire generations.
I think that we truly are inspiring generations. It is always heartwarming to see the transformation in these girls for just 5 days stay. And I think that the organizers, the committee involved, and the leaders of Wisdom deserve a round of applause. And of course, our sponsors also deserve a round of applause. Thank you very much. Wisdom Girls Camp 2025 would not have been without all of this collective effort. This afternoon we have listened to our Wisdom girls. They've pitched their projects from trapping devices to sand filtration systems to solar IT, smart charging systems, to making biodegradable plastics for sustainable development. And we've also listened to exploring leather footwear production. Now, the criteria for assessing the pitches that we have listened to, collectively with my team of judges, we assessed these pitches based on 5 criteria. First, the problem statement and the relevance of the project that they have shared. We also assessed based on the innovation and creativity of the project, the feasibility and the practicality of the project that they have presented, the technical understanding and the application of STEM in the project. And then lastly, we assessed based on their presentation and communication skills. Once again, I think that these girls have done well and they deserve another round of applause. So I'm going to start from the 5th position, and coming in 5th place is with a score of 74%. The 5th position goes to the presentation on trapping mosquitoes, preventing mortality from malaria and dengue fever. I think they've done well. Well done. A round of applause.
Please come down.
fourth place.
Prof, we'll do the presentation.
Oh, presentation.
Yes.
All
So
right.
please come
Please.
down. Trapping mosquito team. That is group 32. Group 32, please. Where are you? Please, all of you should come down for your awards. So we'll ask the Executive Secretary of Wistem, Professor Mrs. Mercy Badu, to present their awards to them. Oh, please, appreciate. All of you should come down, group 32. So this is group 32. Let's quickly take your presentation, your awards. Well done, well done. Yes. Okay, thank you very much. Group 32, well done. Yes, so Prof will announce the next group.
In fourth place is group 28, and they presented on exploring leather footwear production.
Yeah, exploring leather footwear production. Real innovation begins when art and science meet. So group 28, well done for placing fourth on the pitch. So for this one, we'll do a group presentation for the sake of time. So I'll call on the Girls Child Coordinator from the Oforikro Municipality to do us the honors. Please welcome her. Yes. So this is group 28. So a group presentation to all of them. One of you will take, yes. Thank you very much. So we will take the third place.
In third place is group number 5. And they presented on the sand filtration system.
Group number 5, washing, drying, and layering sand for water filtration. We would want to acknowledge the efforts of the teachers who guided them in doing this. So, Madam Abigail Hannah Ishon, if you are here, please kindly come down. And Madam Precious Pokuya from Notre Dame, if you are here. Abigail and Precious, madams, please. Thank you so much for guiding them into placing 3rd out of 32 groups. That is a great achievement. Well done, group 5. Yes. So the teachers will take their words, and then for the students, we give you a group presentation. That's all right for you. So we would invite our Queen Mother, now Amoko Shika Futro, to do the presentation on behalf of the group, please. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm told you would need the pictures for the memory, right? Yes, you have placed 3rd, and I think we should give you due recognition for that. So after your teachers, we'll do individual presentation for the girls as well. Yes. Queen Mother, please. I think they want their pictures. Okay. So while you present, yes. They want their individual pictures. So as you are presenting, yes. So like that. Yeah. And take your picture. Look into the camera. We are doing this for you. So when you go back to school, you tell them the story. Yes? Next person. Yeah. Take your... Next person. Make sure you are looking into the camera. Well done, well done. Thank you very much for all the efforts. The next group, 2nd place.
All right. So, 2nd place, with a round of applause and a score of 78.5. 2nd position goes to Group 3, and they presented on making biodegradable for sustainable development. Please give them a resounding round of applause.
Yes.
Well done.
Group 3. Yes. Please, the teachers should accompany them. Teachers that guided this group, please accompany them. Okay, so we would ask Mrs. Millicent Clark to present the awards to the second place group. Well done. You've done so well. I see the Miltons are all geared up backstage, right? Don't worry, you would have your shine.
Please keep clapping,
Thank you
keep
very
clapping,
much,
keep
madam.
clapping.
From Mansell's Girls, thank you for guiding the girls to victory. The second teacher, yes. Please come. Yes. Oh, I called you. Appreciate madam. Yes, as she walks majestically. Oh, okay. That's a science walking. Okay. You calculate before you you take the step. Thank you very much, madam. Yes, well done. So now the students will take theirs. Thank you very much, Mrs. Millicent Clark. Okay. Thank you, thank you. What's your slogan, Cassava Group? Cassava, then you say Banshee, okay? Cassava. Yes, it will make the pictures nice. With a smile. Banshee. Cassava. Cassava. Banshee. Auntie really likes the fun more than... You are taking their shine. Okay. So for the last group, it is evident, but we still want it announced by the chairperson. Right? With solar, we...
And so, the winners of Girls Camp 2025 Project Pitching Challenge goes to Group 31.
31! With solar. down and take receipt of the certificates on behalf of the students. There are individual participants from different schools. So for Holy Child, I know you don't have your teacher here. So if you are here, Akosia Feka Treme, come down and receive your certificate. I would let Professor Mrs. Linda Aurelia Ofori present the certificate to Akosia. Holiko to Holiko, I'm doing this on purpose. Yes, and I know you'd love the picture. So to Akosia Feka Treme. Yeah, there are two, so. St. Louis Secondary School, Oye Ejay Ejare, please receive it on behalf of other students from the school, please. Welcome here, please. Oye Ejay Ejare, the immediate past Dean of Students, Professor Ejare. Thank you for participating. I hope you enjoyed your good. So I would call Co-Chair Sandra Abankwa Kwarteng, Dr. Mrs., to present this to her. St. Louis to St. Louis. If I had thought about it, I wouldn't have. Okay. St. Louis to St. Louis. Dr. Mrs. Sandra Abankwa Kwarteng to all participants from St. Louis Secondary School. Our Lady of Grace. Our Lady of Grace, one of the teachers could kindly come down and take receipt of this. Otherwise, one of the girls, if the teacher is not here, one of the girls can come, please. Okay, teacher is here. So we would ask Co-Chair Antoinette Anim Jr., Dr. Mrs., to present this to Our Lady of Grace. Oh, okay. Yes, that's some wisdom walking. Yes, thank you. That is for Our Lady of Grace. Next goes to SDA Senior High School, Agona. SDA Senior High School. Oh, please clap your hands. Okay, this is also an achievement. And we would ask Mrs. Estelle Asari to present this to them. Aguna SDA, thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Next is Islamic Girls Senior High School, all the way from Suhum. Islamic Girls, yes, one of the participants from the Eastern region. Your headmistress was so enthused about the program, and I'm glad you could make it. Appreciate them, please. So I would call on Dr. Mrs. Akosia Amaka Ochre to present this to them. Thank you so much for coming, Islamic girls. Next is to Jasu Senior High Technical School. Jasu Senior High. Yes. Our regards to Mrs. Crensel when you go back. She was also very enthused about it. I would invite Mrs. Felicia Frimpoma Poku, Assistant Headmistress from Bosomche Girls SHS, to present this to them. Thank you so much, Mrs. Thank you so much, Jaso Senior High. Next is Osei Educhum Senior High School. Osei Educhum Senior High School. Yes, thank you. I appreciate her as she comes. I would invite the program's lead, Mrs. Na Enyima Boateng, to present this. Please appreciate her. Everything behind the scenes, please. All this beautiful decor and everything engineered by her. Thank you so much, Na Enyima, for the commitment and dedication. We appreciate it. Okay, so the next goes to Presbyterian Senior High School, Bompata. Presbyterian Senior High School. Presbyterian Senior High School, Bompata. Okay, thank you so much. I'll call on Mrs. Dorinda Adamali, the cloud specialist from Stanbic Bank, to present this. Thank you. Yes. Thank you very much. Next is Tawheed Senior High School. Tawheed Senior High School. Good, madam. I'll call on Mrs. Dorinda. Portia Morrison. Portia, please present this to Tawheed Senior High School for us. Thank you very much. Next is Mansour Dubia Senior High School. Mansour Dubia. Oh, please appreciate them as they come. After this, we'll take some remarks from some two teachers. So kindly prepare if you want to do that. Mansour Dubia. Thank you. I'll call on our chief dedicated Wistemer, Mrs. Judith Owusu Ansah, to do this presentation on behalf of Wistem. Adangomasi Senior High School and Presbyterian Senior High School Asokwa, please come down. Adangomasi and Presbyterian Senior High School. Then Sewa Nyako Girls Senior High School, please. So we would invite Dr. Nancy Akam to present to Presbyterian Girls Senior High School, Asokwa. Asokwa Presbyterian Girls. What's the next one? And this to Sewa Nyako Girls Senior High School, please. Sewa Nyako. Okay. Sofumami Aurelia, help us again. To Adangomasi Senior High School. St. Rose's Senior High School. Please come down. Our Lady of Providence, please come down. Sofumami, please don't go yet. Our Lady of Providence, please come down. Our Lady of Providence, followed by Konongo Odumase. So Professor Mrs. Mercy Badu should do this one. From Konongo Odumase. Then Kumasi Girls SHS. Setel from Konongo Odumase, yes. Kumasi Girls, please kindly follow. Then Kumasi Wesley Girls Senior High School, please follow. No. Yeah. Kumasi Wesley Girls, also kindly follow, please. Yeah, you are doing it. All right. Bibiani, then Christ the King. Professor Linda Ahinkra Fonjo, please do this for us. Bibiani followed by Christ the King. And then Methodist Girls. So this is for Bibiani. Bibiani Secondary School, Christ the King. Then Methodist Girls, please. Methodist Girls. Methodist Girls. Infantiman Girls Senior High School. Co-chair, please come. Dr. Mrs. Sandra Abankwa-Kwarteng, followed by, thank you very much, Professor Mrs. Linda Ahinkra Fonjo. This is Infantiman Girls. KNUST Senior High School. Oliti, your turn. And Notre Dame Girls, SHS. Notre Dame, please come. Is that the last? Efia Kobi, Ampem Girls Senior High. So this is KNUST. We can't do without them. Yes, thank you. Notre Dame. And then Efia Kobi. Thank you. Efia Kobi. How many do you have? Ola Girls Senior High School. Thank you very much, Co-Chair Dr. Mrs. Sandra Abankwa-Kwarteng. So Co-Chair Dr. Mrs. Antoinette Enim Jr., please. Ola Girls Senior High School, Jache Pramso Senior High School, and Brekum Senior High School. Ola Girls, Jache Pramso, Brekum SHS. So this is Jache Pramso. Thank you very much, sir, for coming. Brekum Senior High School. Your headmaster responded with alacrity. When you go, tell him that we are grateful. Thank you. Tepa Senior High School and Bosomche Girls Senior High School. Tepa Senior High School, please. Bosomche Girls. Estelle, you'd have to come again. Yes, thank you. Mrs. Estelle Asari. Tepa Senior High. Mansell's Girls Senior High, and then Bosomche. Bosomche Girls. Mansell's Girls Senior High School. Mansell's. Thank you very much, Mrs. Estelle Asari. Please, a round of applause. Oh, are you not happy? You should be. A round of applause. Another big one to yourselves, please. Oh, I said a big round of applause. Yes, you are taking the certificates and awards, but it's not finished yet. Okay, so keep up with the enthusiasm. I'll call on our special guest that I introduced at the start of the program, Mrs. Millicent Clark, to give us her closing remarks. Ladies, please let's appreciate her.
This will be short because people need to run away, go to the airport. Wow, wow, wow. If I stand on existing protocols, it should be fine, right? So I can go ahead. I just want to express how much I enjoyed every one of your pitches. So you are all winners. Whether you're number 5 or number 1, you are all winners. Well done. I just loved the confidence, the way you spoke, the way you answered the questions. And you know what I really liked, which was funny? So someone would say, you said charcoal can do this, but charcoal can't do that. And then I sat with doctor and I said, doctor, Google it quickly. And charcoal can really do that. But the confidence within which the person spoke and said, charcoal just takes away the smell, it doesn't do anything else. You would think that it's the truth. That's what happens in real life, where you have people who are so convinced about what they are saying, and that's actually not the truth. Just watch that, right? As you go into the world, you don't need to convince people just because you want to win. So well done for that. The one that I really loved was when someone said, there's no fish leather. There is fish leather. So when you stand up and say things like that, please just make sure you've done your work. I think girls and youth are really changing the game in STEM. If you remember, someone spoke about Code Like a Girl. It was a 12-year-old who came up with the app that teaches girls to code. Then Robotics Rockstar, it was a 15-year-old who did that. And then Science with a 10-year-old who invented that. So I have no doubt in my mind, seeing what you girls presented today, that you can do this. And I really believe that you can. So I'm going to ask you a question, and I'll answer the question at the end of what I'm going to say. Because you are in science, because you know what you're talking about, why don't skeletons fight each other? It's a question I have for you. I've always wondered, why don't skeletons fight each other? Anyway, you must imagine a future where girls are curious about science and passionate about whatever they're doing, and fascinated about engineering. And when I was working at the bank, I had to recruit what we call a business planning manager. And I chose someone with an engineering background because I felt that person was analytical, into the detail, could problem solve, and could do that under pressure. So nowadays, what's happening, and you heard Mrs. Asari when she spoke on Monday, even banks, we are recruiting people with engineering degrees, with architecture, with degrees in digital, engineering, etc. So today, things are changing. Don't see yourself going to be just in STEM. You may work in industry as you go on. I'd just like to conclude. I have a few messages for our stakeholders. When girls rise in STEM, society rises with them. STEM without limits means girls without limits. When girls are empowered and inspired, they do not merely join the game, they change it. To parents, teachers, and the community, encourage your girls. Give them the space to experiment. Give them the space to fail and try again. Every word of encouragement matters. To policymakers and to Wistem and partners, invest in the programs like this one and make STEM education possible and inclusive. Empowering a girl in STEM changes not only her life, but the entire community. To our lovely girls, I just want you to stand up as I say this to you because I want you to remember it. So if you can just stand. To our lovely girls, remember, your curiosity is powerful, your dreams are valid, and your potential is limitless. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. Perseverance, continuous progress, and determination in the face of challenges will see you through. I'd like to end with something that Martin Luther King Jr. famously said. And I see my slide is not up. It's Mrs. Gifty. Dr. Gifty, are you here? Yes, my slide is not up. The last one. So Martin Luther King Jr. said, I want you to fly. If you cannot fly, then run. If you cannot run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you've got to keep moving forward. And that's exactly what I want for you girls. So thank you so much. Who are we? And you are ready to do what? Thank you so, so much. It's okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mrs. Clark, for that beautiful closing remarks. We would also want to take some remarks from our sponsors. From Sambik is Mr. Patrick Yeboah here. Okay, so Queen Mother again will do that on behalf of Sambik. Please appreciate them. If they didn't bring the money, this wouldn't have happened. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Don't mind me with that dance. I mean, when you work with Portia, there's nothing you won't do on this earth. Thank you. As we conclude this impactful STEM program, Stanbic Bank Ghana reaffirms its commitment to empowering the next generation of innovators and leaders. Through initiatives like Blue Fusion, our Women's Forum, we are dedicated to fostering a supportive community that provides mentorship, coaching, and guidance to help girls and women who thrive in their various areas, including STEM. We believe in the power of collective growth, and our Blue Fusion community is built on the principle of lifting each other up, sharing knowledge, and celebrating success. Remember, our previous speaker said, code like a girl, but I'm adding up. Lead like a queen. We believe that by working together, we can create a brighter future for all. And we are proud to partner with organizations that share in this. As we move forward, we ask you, what problem in your community would you love to solve? And what will be the impact? What will be the difference that you bring to the community? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Queen Mother. Please appreciate her one more time. What is going to be your impact to the community? So finally, we will take remarks from the president of Wistem, the founder of this beautiful organization that made this happen. She dreamt and thought that this would be a very good avenue to inspire you girls. Please, Professor Mrs. Ibok Odro.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can we put our hands together once again? On behalf of the Vice Chancellor, who would have loved to be here, he wants me to celebrate our distinguished guests. So we have some small things for our distinguished guests, especially those who are moving very fast. So I'll do that quickly. Mrs., she doesn't like to sit. Millie, Auntie Millie. Auntie what? Millie. Oh, Millie. Hey, sorry. I bow. Please come for your wonderful gift.
Thank you very much, Sambik. Thank you so much for also delivering in a spectacular way during our opening. Thank you, Mrs. Estelle Asari. Madame Portia Odro Morrison, Stanbic Bank, our Chief Liaison. Portia, we love you so much. Mrs. Dorinda Adamale from Stanbic Bank. Yes, we are appreciating our sponsors for this beautiful thing you are seeing. Last but not least, to Madam Marianne Amate, Stanbic Bank. Yes, Anna Shika. Thank you so much, Queen Mother, for gracing this with your presence. Mrs. Dorothy Oye Deborah, Foricum Municipal, the Girl Child Coordinator. So this is for Mensing Gold. They are not here, so I'll receive it on their behalf. Okay, it's also Mensing Gold. Thank you. And to our foundation chair. Yes, chair for 2 years. I have to emphasize that. And the chairperson of the panel of judges, please, Professor Mrs. Linda Ahenkra Tonjo. Professor, we love you.
I know that my distinguished guest says their flight is ready. So permission granted. Permission what? Granted. I want you to know that we love you so much. We love you so much. God bless you. Wish you safety, that you arrived home safely. Please, can we give them a round of applause? They have been very supportive, very supportive. You're seeing what is here today because this team has made sure that we are on course. We are where? On course. It's not easy. And the next group of people, those who were in the team, before I say anything, all those who work, the co-chair, please, can we come out? All the workers, so that you appreciate them. For how many months they have been working, no sleep. They teach, they are going for classes, they are doing experiments, but they work. So the young ones, you should know that they didn't just. So if you don't have a mindset change, please, all the team, those who work behind the scene, please. All the team, where are they?
They are
here. Where are they? Please, can we celebrate them? Can we celebrate them? Please. They have worked, no rest. I follow them on the platform. Sometimes meetings are called, people are not responding. So as a game changer, make sure young ones, when meetings are called for work, please respond. Please do what? Respond. So that you encourage them. You do what? Encourage those who are set over you. So please, another round of applause. Finally, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. For the young ones, I want you to stand on your feet. And you're going to say what I'm going to say, so that when you leave here, you're leaving here with that mind. Number one, if you listen very well, I said, or Vice Chancellor said, STEM is everyone's what? Game. Repeat it after me.
STEM is everyone's game.
Again.
STEM is everyone's game.
So when you came on Sunday, I told you that the facilitators will open the door, but you will have to do what? Enter. Didn't I say so? That the facilitators will do what? Open the door. And you will have to do what? Enter. And that is why we are saying STEM is now, the door is open. That is everyone's what? Game. Number two, because of that, I want you to know that STEM is our field, not their field. Repeat it with me. STEM is our field, not their field. Again. Again,
STEM is our field, not their field.
So therefore, a game change mindset. A game what? Change mindset. The next one is that STEM is a joint venture for both genders. Read it with me, say it again. STEM is a joint venture
for both genders.
Is what?
A joint venture for both genders.
I trust you have enjoyed this week. Haven't you enjoyed this week?
Yes.
So therefore, the next thing is be a game changer. Again?
Be a game changer.
What does that mean? Be what? As you move out of this room, you're carrying that in your mind. Is that okay? Let it be the beginning of the great things that will happen. In the next year when we meet, I want to see game changers walk in here, not just ordinary people. People who have changed their communities. People who have done what? Change their community. Keep reading, keep experimenting. The community is full of things. You must be an observer. And with great joy and pride, I declare the 2025 Wisdom Girls Camp officially closed. Congratulations to all of you.
Congratulations to us. Thank you very much, Prof. Thank you, thank you. Wisdom Girls Camp 2025 officially closed. Yes, I said we will take some remarks from the teachers. So teachers, if you have anything you want to tell the team, you are welcome to do so. We accommodated 60 teachers, so I cannot have 2. Yes, I should have 2 and more, but we can only make time for 2. Teachers to give us a word. Anybody here? Okay. Then I'll call on yes, please, you can have your seats. I'll call on co-chair, indefatigable co-chair with the calculated steps of a scientist to give us the vote of thanks.
Wistem. Wistem. All too soon, we've come to the end of Girls Camp 2025. And I'm really excited to stand here today to say thank you to all the people that matter. I don't know what to say, but we need to give glory and honor where it is due. So to our Almighty God, from Sunday till today, He has truly been amazing to us. His grace has been sufficient. Every activity, every session, every mini project, every meal that we ate, every safe arrival, it is through Him. So with a standing ovation, we need to give God some thanks. Let's give God all the glory, all the honor, all the praise, because it is Him, no one else but Him. It has to be louder than this, louder than this. Thank you, thank you. You can take your seat. So on behalf of Wistem Ghana, it is my joy to express our gratitude to the many individuals and institutions who have supported this camp. Our heartfelt gratitude first goes to our Vice Chancellor, Professor Mrs. Rita Akusia-Dixon. Year after year, she has stood firmly with Wistem Girls Camp, and her consistent support and unwavering commitment to empowering girls in STEM continue to inspire and sustain us. So, Madam VC, wherever you are, we are saying thank you. We also extend our sincere appreciation to our President, Professor Mrs. Ibo Kudro. Mommy, your visionary leadership, encouragement, and guidance have kept Wistem strong and impactful. To our invited guests, I won't make this mistake. Millie Clark, our sponsors from Stanbic Bank who are to leave, all our headmistresses present, Mrs. Dorothy Oye-Deborah, Mrs. Catherine Aqua, all Wistemers present. We extend our heartfelt thanks to your presence, your goodwill messages, and the inspiration you have shared with us. Your words and examples have encouraged our girls to dream bigger and believe in their potentials, and we are truly grateful to you. We also recognize with gratitude our sponsors, without whom none of these would have been possible. The list is long, but permit me. Stanbic Bank, Ashanti Gold BBNE, Cargill, NPA, Get Fund, Ghana Gas, Keep, Rail, Sonics, The Gallery, College of Science, the KNUST School of Business, the College of Health Sciences, the Faculty of Agriculture, UTAG KNUST, Love FM, individual Wistemers and non-Wistemers who gave their widow's mites to support this program. We say a very big thank you, and as Oliver Twist will say, we will humbly ask for more in future comes. So please be prepared, we'll be coming back. To our facilitators, our mentors, tutors, and panelists, we say a very big thank you for the various coaching sessions, for the life-changing speeches you delivered, and for the tireless guidance you provided during the mini project. We are truly grateful. You worked patiently with our girls, answered the numerous questions, and helped them think critically and creatively. Honestly, I was impressed with how some of the girls answered their questions. I was over the moon. So thank you. To our judges, both the plenary pitching panel and the final pitching panel, thank you for lending us your time, expertise, and high standards. Your probing questions, constructive feedback, and encouragement sharpened the girls' ideas and raised the bar for everyone, and we truly appreciate you. We also want to thank the Senior Staff Club, especially Mrs. Eva Yeboah Mills, our head caterer. Auntie Eva, wherever you are, your time, your dedication, and the delicious meals you and your team prepared for us throughout the week. We really appreciate it. To our organizing committee, secretariat, logistics, mini projects, programs, school selection, ushers, rapporteurs, budget and sponsorship, and all volunteers, you deserve a special round of applause. You have worked tirelessly day and night to make this camp a success. From planning to execution, your dedication has been second to none. And today, we celebrate you all. To our teachers, we are grateful for journeying with the girls, supporting them, and contributing to their growth during the camp. And we believe that this mentorship will not end here. It will be carried to your respective schools. And finally, to our brilliant SHS participants, or should I say, young Wistemers, you are the reason for this camp. Your energy, your curiosity, and determination to embrace STEM without limit is admirable. And it gives us the hope to continue this. So on behalf of Wistem Ghana, I thank you all for partaking in this year's camp, and more importantly, gracing this closing ceremony with your presence. May God richly bless us all. Thank you.
God bless you, co-chair. I appreciate her. That's Dr. Mrs. Antoinette Anim Jr. God bless you for your efforts and commitment. Good. We are here. Do you want to go home? You don't want to go home? Okay, then you are welcome to stay with us, okay? In our Father's house, there are many mansions. All right, so we've come to the end. Somebody's hand is up. Do you want to say anything? We've come to the end, and but I have a little announcement for you. If you have issues with your name on the certificate, okay, if there are any wrong spellings, please kindly draw our attention and a new one will be printed for you. Also for the school's check, if you have a certificate that doesn't belong to your school, kindly hand that over to the ladies at the front desk. Thank you very much. Who are you? And what are you ready for? I'm not seeing the energy and the vigor. Okay, we have come to the end. Everything that is left within you, let us see it. Bring them out. So please, let's be on our feet while we do this. So the theme for this year's Wistem Girls Camp, has been empowering and inspiring girls who change the game. Okay? So who are you? Who are you? Claim it. Who are you? And what are you ready for? Have you forgotten the action with the change the game? That's how it goes. I am ready to change the game. Okay? With the lady thing. We are doing it again. Who are you? I said, who are you? And what are you ready for? Oh, I should see some swing. Okay? We are flexible as ladies, aren't we? Who are you? I said, who are you? And what are you ready for? Good. That's the charge to us. We have to change the game. A big round of applause to ourselves. Yes. Here we are at the end. So I'll need one person. We started with God. So I'll need one person to say the closing prayer so that all of us can graciously go home. I appreciate it.
Please let's close our eyes and pray. Dear Lord, thank you for bringing us to a successful end. Bless us with the memories we've made and the connections we've shared. Guide us forward with love, peace, and wisdom. Amen.
Thank you very much. So we'll take one last picture. So everybody please be upstanding while we stand here and take one. Yes, give us some music. DJ boy. Okay, thank you. Oh, the headmistress of Maxwell's Girls is here. I appreciate her, please. Thank you for coming.